Aldi Addict, it's Jackie. It's another Monday and I'm back at Aldi. They just opened less than an hour ago, so I hope they're freshly stocked for the new week. There's a lot happening this week, and to have the meals to go along with it, I need to get into the store. So let's go in and see what goodies they have. And don't forget, at the end, I'll share with you my meal plan, and any recipes I'm using will be linked below. Let's go. Yay, we are almost out of my giant Costco bag, and they haven't had these in so long. I love them. My salads, $1.99. I'm taking stuff to make grilled cheese to my grandparents' house, and I was gonna buy one of these, but I saw I have almost a full loaf in my freezer, so I'll just take it out before we leave. But it's so yummy. Everything's sourdough bread. We are gonna use the rest of our smash burger patty set and make burgers. I'm gonna get the seeded brioche buns. They have seeded and not $3.85 a piece. And we only have 4 patties left, but my vegetarians just make a sandwich on this, so it works well. Blueberries are a great sale, but my in-laws grow blueberries, and so we've been getting a lot from them, so I'm gonna pass, but they're a good price. I am, however, going to get a watermelon at $4.65. We've had a lot of good luck with Aldi watermelons. I'm just gonna get that big guy right there. Bananas are not looking the best. I hope they turn yellow. 53 cents a pound. Mila's having 6 wisdom teeth out this week, and bananas will be a nice soft food for her. A pack of romaine lettuce. I've been liking the mixed greens, but this is good to put on our burgers, so we'll have salads with that. I'm going to get some apples because I'm gonna make homemade applesauce for Mila, so I just get the cheapest, least expensive apples for that, $2.99. Avocados, these will be really nice and soft for Mila to eat. Love it on burgers, love it on salads. $2.99 for the bag. Okay, I'm going to get tomatoes on the vine. We're gonna get these for crunch wraps, which got moved from last week to this week, but then also to put on our burgers. And my vegetarian Mila loves to put lots of tomato on her sandwiches. $2.49. I'm going to get 10 cans of tomatoes for a very large batch of tomato soup, 88 cents a piece. Actually, I'm just gonna get a full tray. I'm gonna get 12 of them. $3.89 for 10 pounds of potatoes. They don't stink over here, so that's a good sign. Mashed potatoes are one of Mila's favorite foods, so I gotta be prepared to make a lot of it. I'm going to get 4 cans of chickpeas. Mila wants me to make chickpea noodle soup for her. It's one of her favorite foods, 75 cents a piece for each can. But then I also just like to have these for salads. Mila also loves this applesauce, so I'm gonna get her this at $3.09. I need celery for the chickpea noodle soup, $1.85. We are running low on ranch, so we're gonna get some, $1.69. Mila really likes cranberry juice, and she didn't ask for it, but I know in recovery she would like having this, $3.29. Or maybe grape juice. Actually, I know she said grape juice sounded good the other day. I'll get this one, $2.85. Yay, I'm super glad we did not completely miss out on getting these. There's actually quite a few of them. I forgot this when I did Aldi finds last week. I'm gonna get this, a 50 pack, and we actually are going to a wedding this week, and for the registry, one thing you can do is donate to their honeymoon fund, and I think that'd be a cute card to put the money in. $5.99 for 50 cards. Nice. I have never bought razors from here, but that's such a good price, and I'm in need for razors for $2.79. And the reason I came over here is I am running low on my day cream, $3.89. Mila loves rotini pasta for her chickpea noodle soup, so I'm gonna get a box of this. I'm also gonna get a box of farfalle just in case she wants plain pasta. I'm not sure, with getting especially 6 teeth taken out, how long she's gonna be real sensitive to the foods. Well, these are 98 cents a piece. Getting 2 vegetable stocks, one for my tomato soup and one for Mila's chickpea noodle soup. They're $1.75 a piece. I'm actually visiting 2 sets of grandparents. One of them we're not taking food to, but the other one I'm taking soup and stuff to make grilled cheese, and I thought this would be a really easy addition. $3.65. I was tempted to get the jalapeno one, but I'm not sure if everyone would like jalapeno, so I thought this is safe. I'm getting more tub butter. This is obviously a necessity when it comes to making grilled cheese. Good thing I have long arms. $3.75. No red sticker chicken. We're having mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna make this shaved steak to go with it. $6.49. Okay, they have some of the Checkers or Rally's fries. They have shoestring fries. A lot of these street taco kits remain. The breakfast items that have been here for quite a while. The jumbo shrimp, Alaskan salmon, chicken breast, the giant pack of beef patties over there. This is what we have half of a package of that we're gonna eat up. Breaded nuggets. Some emptiness here. I still haven't tried the edamame. I told my son about it and he wasn't even excited with me. Potato puffs. The chicken bites are here. Oh, and then they have chicken asada seasoned breasts over there. Okay. Italian style vegetable pizza, Greek style vegetable pizza. Lots of ice creams, but it is pretty picked over. I did come in here this weekend and get my husband one of the last Italian ice cups, and now I see they're gone, so that was a good choice. I ran in here for one thing, and I checked and they still had them, so I grabbed him one. My son is a big fan of those. Sorbet. My husband does really love these though. Strawberry lemonade. I think I'll get him that as a surprise, even though it's $4. We love it. For burgers and grilled cheese, I'm going to get a sharp cheddar, and I'm going to get a Havarti and a Colby Jack. They're $1.75 a piece. I need Parmesan cheese for $2.79 to go in and on the tomato soup. I'm getting 2 cases of water, $3.99 a piece, both of them lemon. I'm sick of telling you guys. I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing it. I should just not even film this clip every week. Okay, so I checked my Aldi and they do have chai tea. I've just never looked for it here before. $1.49. One of Mila's favorite soft foods are frozen peas, steamed, 97 cents. I'm actually gonna get 2 bags. Okay, I was looking for just like plain colored popsicles. They don't really have them here, so I'll get those at Meijer. But Matt did ask me to get him ice cream, $6.49. Aldi finds food aisles pretty picked over here. A lot of the same things that we've already seen. This was the one I was kind of tempted to get, but in case people don't want jalapeno. But I was glad to see they have hazelnut remaining. Oh, that's it. So I guess I'm gonna get hazelnut. I loved so much the sprinkle ones. I had to get more of these, $2.99. If they had sprinkle or caramel or turtle, I would have tried them. But not too much else is new here. I haven't seen these, tzatziki or lemon herb seasoning. Ooh, actually that'd be good to marinate chicken in. I like to make Greek roasted chicken. What's this other one? Gyro seasoning. Okay. I'm actually gonna get this. Let's see, does it tell you how to use it? No. I'll figure it out. $1.99. Okay, so here's my cart. Any guess on my total before we head to Meijer? So my total is $120.15. However, I have a little story for you, and if you don't know, a little lesson for you. In Michigan, at least, there is a Michigan retail law where if something is priced and then you get charged more, you are entitled, of course, to the refund, but you're also entitled to 10 times the difference, up to $5. So I was checking out, I was self-checkout, and the cans of tomatoes rang up 5 cents more a piece. And I only remember because I just remembered that if I bought 10 of them, it was going to be $8.80, which is 88 cents a piece. Of course, I had video of it. However, the line at the cashier was long. If I'm checking out somewhere and I have a cashier, I would just tell them the price and not go through this effort. Give them a chance to correct it. But I checked out. I had my receipt. I verified that it was 88 cents listed. And I waited for the cashier to be available. And she not only gave me my 60 cents difference, which is 12 cans times the 5-cent difference, but then I also got $5 back, and it's to protect consumers from things like that happening. It's so that retailers aren't incentivized, or at least they're de-incentivized, I don't know. And so that retailers don't mark lower and try to charge you more and hope they get away with it. There is a penalty if they do that. So I got $5.60 returned to me from that $120. It's a little bit of a pain. I'd rather just pay the right price, but I like that when it happens, there's something that's worth the effort to get your money back. So I got $5.60 back from the $120. Whoop! Now to Meijer. So gorgeous out at my walk here to Meijer. Not much to get here, and then we'll head home for the meal plan. I wasn't gonna get these small potatoes, but I know Mila really likes roasted small potatoes, and these are on sale. They look really good. So another soft food option for her, $1.99. She just roasts them with garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper. I really wanted a plant of basil, but they don't have any plants. They just have these little packs, which I guess I'll have to deal with for the tomato basil soup. But then, I don't know. I might just wait. I'm not making it until later in the week. I guess I could probably use this as well. Yeah, actually I think I will use this. If I don't have the plant, this will be fine. I do also have a tube, but I'll just put this in. Lightly dried, it's brushed. Better than dried basil, not as good as a plant. $2.19. It's a must. We're having burgers. We need to make sweet corn if it's July, so I'm gonna get 5 of them for $2. My 2 kids that don't like to eat meat love sweet corn, and I like it, but not as much as them. I am almost out of garlic. I need to get another bulb, 79 cents. You just never know when you want fresh garlic, like roasting potatoes, and I don't want to run out. It looks like a nice big one. I had to come last night to Meijer just to get ice cream. I saw these were on sale. I brought Traverse City Cherry, Mint Moose Tracks, and there were a couple other ones. Scooperman, and a peanut butter one. I don't know where that is. I don't see it. But we bought 4 ice creams last night because I didn't want to wait for today because I wanted an ice cream cone last night. But the Purple Cow ice cream is on sale for $2.99. But I'm in this aisle to get popsicles for Mila's recovery because Aldi didn't have any of the just plain fruit colored ones. And I know Meijer will. There we are. The orange, raspberry, lime, $2.99. We'll get 20 of them. Okay, switch to these. There's no fighting over flavors then, or digging for a flavor you don't want. $2.99 still. I just happened to be walking by these and thought they're super cute. Luggage tags, $4.99. I'm gonna get them. I really could get in trouble if I walked around Meijer. Look at all this cute stuff. I'm cutting through from grocery to the health and beauty, but look at these adorable sheet sets. I want each of them. They're adorable. And they're $15 to $20 a piece. Okay, I came over here to get nail polish remover, but I've been looking for like a hot pink to put on my toes. This is $3.99. And I'm gonna get this nail polish remover, $2.79. And I just ran out of my favorite lip balm in my purse. I keep it with me at all times, $4.19 for baby lips. I've been using this for years. It's my favorite. And I just scanned it in my Meijer app. They have buy one, get one 40% off, so I'm gonna get 2 of them, yay. Okay, so here's my cart. Any guess on the total before we head home? My total today is $32.93. Now let's go home and see the meal plan. Okay, so here's the meal plan for the week. Tonight, I'm actually going to Golden Corral for my dinner because I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube on my other channel, Intermittent Fasting Foodie. And I said whatever day that happens, I would go to a meal or make a meal that a subscriber picks. And the winning pick was going to Golden Corral buffet. It's actually about an hour and a half from my house. We are excited, but that's what we're having for dinner. Tomorrow we're going to visit my grandma. We're going to eat with her and play games with her, so I'm not making any meal that day. Wednesday we're having crunch wraps. Now last week I did have crunch wraps on the menu, but we changed it to walking tacos because we had so many of the Frito bags, and it's essentially the same thing. Well, this week we're going to do crunch wraps, so I already had everything that I need for that as far as the wraps, and then I'll use some of that tomato. I already have frozen taco meat. We have lots of cheese. Thursday, we are going to visit my mom's grandparents, and I'm gonna make tomato soup and take a bunch of grilled cheese fixins, and we are going to watch The Price is Right again with them. My grandma really wants to watch it again. They don't have internet at their house, so we're gonna watch it at my mom's house, have a meal together. I'm very much looking forward to that, and I'm gonna make a ton so I can leave tomato soup with my mom and with my grandparents. Friday is the day that Mila's getting all 6 of her wisdom teeth out. We'll be home pretty early in the day, but I'm gonna make the steak. She doesn't eat meat anyways, so she doesn't care, but I'm gonna make it like a saucier steak in the Instant Pot, and then I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and peas. Who knows if she's gonna be eating, but I wanted to make sure that whatever meal I made would be very soft if she wants some. And of course we have the easy applesauce and the popsicles. Saturday, Matt and I are going to a wedding. We will be eating our dinner there. And then finally Sunday, we're gonna have burgers. We're gonna have corn on the cob, potato wedges. And in case anyone's wondering, I am gonna be making a ton of mashed potatoes so that I have leftovers. And whatever Mila needs, I'm not really planning a ton because I remember when she had her tonsils out, I made a ton of like soft foods and she didn't want to eat any of them. She wanted different things. So I'm going to be pretty open to what she wants and like making it as her needs arise. But this is our plan for the week. If you want to see how I make tomato soup, it's a family favorite. I absolutely love it. I love it so much that even if it's 80 degrees in July, I'm still going to make it. You can check out this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.